McLaren have won the 2024 Constructors' Championship as Lando Norris won the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's the team's first title since 2008 and their first Constructors' title since 1998, while Norris won his fourth Grand Prix of the season and his career. Before we get into it more though, please remember to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on any of the content we put out. There's quite a lot of it, so you don't want to miss it. Norris checked out at the start of the race as Oscar Piastri and Max Verstappen collided and spun behind him at turn 1, and Norris never looked back. McLaren knew that regardless of everything behind, the title would be secured if Norris would win the race, and they did exactly that. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz finished second and third respectively, but to no avail. In his 246th and last start for Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton overtook George Russell on the final lap to end up in fourth. After his win, Norris looked back on a special year and even peeled back the curtain on McLaren's celebration plans. Quote, "It feels incredible, not for myself, but for the whole team. The team have done an amazing job this year to come from where we were in the beginning. I'm so proud of everyone. It's been a lovely journey, and to end the season like this is perfect. It's been a tough one, but for us to win the Constructors after 26 years is pretty special. Me and Zach already said we're going to get absolutely hammered tonight. I'm excited. We're going to celebrate. It's a historic moment for the team. They're going to want to celebrate, and I want to celebrate with them, so it's going to be a good night." Congratulations to McLaren then on a first Constructors' title in over a quarter of a century. Very well deserved after a great season from Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Having said that, let's have a look at the full 2024 F1 Constructors standings and how it's ended up after all 24 rounds of Formula 1 action. So, McLaren are the champions with Ferrari just missing out by 14 points. They'll come back with Lewis Hamilton next season, having to settle for second for now. Red Bull and Mercedes are third and fourth respectively, with Aston Martin in no man's land in fifth place. Alpine have successfully held off Haas to take sixth in the Constructors after a mega end to the year, while VCarb are eighth, Williams ninth, and Sauber bottom on just 4 points. And finally, Sergio Pérez admitted after crashing out of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix that even he is uncertain over his direct future at Red Bull Racing. Perez crashed out of the season-ending race on the opening lap when he came together with the Sauber of Valtteri Bottas. As we have said throughout the week, reports from almost all reputable F1 sources state that Perez's time at Red Bull Racing is up at the end of the year. No official news has come out just yet, but even Perez has now admitted he is unsure about his future despite having a contract for another 2 seasons. Quote, "Well, at the moment, I don't know," Perez said when asked about his 2025 situation. "I just know that I've got a contract to race next year, and unless something changes in the coming days, that's going to be the situation for next year. That's something you need to ask them," Red Bull executives. "All I can say is I've got a contract that I signed in the middle of the year to race for the team for the next 2 years. We are talking with Christian Horner to see what's the best moving forward. We'll see what happens in the coming days." Perez did add that if the decision would be up to him, he would absolutely not give up his seat. So that's it for the final race recap of the 2024 season, but fear not, we are back tomorrow already with the next video to bring you all the race reaction from Abu Dhabi. Until then, have a good rest of your Sunday evening, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow.